Assalamualaikum everyone. Before we go into the drawing part, I would like all of you to understand about the multi-view, because in the drawing, we are going to do or we want to project the multi-view inside the drawing into the 2D part, right? Okay, so please look into this video first, and then you will be able to understand what you are going to do in the drawing part. In here, we are going to look into the multi-view projection and also the isometric view. In the multi-view, we have to understand the projection. So what is projection? Projection is a view of a part for a design. So we are going to see the front view, side view, and also the top view and other views that are related to the multi-view. And by understanding the projection also, it is going to make you able to interpret the drawing. So this one, by understanding the projection, you will know how to create projection and understand the standard arrangement of the view. Then you'll be familiar with the geometry of the solid object and to visualize the 3D object, and then you can present it in the 2D sketch or drawing. The theory of the projection is to graphically represent a 3D object on the 2D media, meaning like paper, screen, or etc. So what does it mean by this one? So imagine that you have an object which is a 3D, okay, and then you place it on a paper and you trace it on the transparent plate, okay, so like the one shows here, and then you will get the view of the 2D media, okay, the view of the object on the 2D media. So that's how the true theory of the projection means. Now let us look into the type of the projection. There are two types of projection. One is perspective. Okay, the first one is perspective. As you can see here, this is the level of uh, view from your eyes. Okay, so when you observe the parts, the view is of this object. Okay, when we transfer it to the 2D part, it will be in terms of angles of our observation. And the second one will be the parallel. When it is a parallel, it is the point that transfer to the 2D media will be the same. Okay, so it will be parallel to the object, not like the one that from our view, okay, from the observer view. Okay, so that's the difference between the perspective and also the parallel projection. For any object, there are 6 standard view, which are front view, bottom view, right side view, left side view, top view, and also the rear view. In engineering drawing, one view is not enough to show the overall information about the object. Okay, so for example, you can see this is the top view alone. So this one can represent for the first view. It can also represent on this one. It can also represent this one, and this one. Okay, if you can see, there are different model of parts, right? Different object, and that's why one view is not enough to show the overall information about the object. In order to define the object inside the engineering drawing, there are principal dimensions. The 3 principal dimensions for the object will be the width, the height, and also the depth. To show the principal dimension of the object, we have to imagine that we place the object, the 3D object, inside the glass box. Okay, so when we put it inside the glass box, what we have to do is to project all the information from this to the glass box. Okay, so all the points will be projected to the glass box from all sides, all 6 sides. Once we already project all the view to the glass box, we have to imagine that we lie down all the box into a flat surface. And then we will be able to see the front view, top view, bottom view, right side view, left side view, and also the rear view. Okay, so these are the 6 standard view when we project them into the glass box. However, do we need all the view to be shown in the picture? Okay, so if you can see the left side view and also the right side view showing the same informations, it is the same also for the bottom and the top and front to the rear. So in order for us to show the picture of the object, 3 view is already enough to show the information, the full information about the object. That's why usually the front view, right side view, and also the top view is used to represent the multi-view. There are two methods on how we can show the multi-view. The first one is the first angle projection, and the second one, third angle projection. Now let us see the first angle projection first. Okay, so for first angle projection, we imagine that the object is in front of the box. Okay, and then we project all the lines to the back of the part. Okay, let's say for this one is project uh, to the back, and then this one is to the bottom, and this is to the left part here. Okay, but the view is from here, from the side, right side view, and this one is from the front view. Okay, and this one is from the top view. Your eye is looking from this angle, okay, and this angle, and also from this angle. Okay, meaning that your eye is from this angle. So then you project all the points and lines to the behind part, behind glass, behind of the object here. Okay, so that's the first angle. So then how do you want to project all the parts? Okay, so if you lay down the glass box here, you will see that the right side view will be on the top left, and then the front view here, and the top view will be on the bottom right. Okay, so that's how you present the front view, top view, and also the right side view. For the third angle projection, you have to imagine that the glass box is in front of the object. That's why you have to project the parts to in front here and to the side. Okay, so and then to the top. Okay, so then when you project when you open the box, you will see that the top view will be on the top left, and the front view on this bottom left, and right side view on the bottom right. Okay, so this one, if you imagine that there is a line, okay, so it is a box that you already opened. Okay, so that's how the placement of the view is done. Okay, so third angle projection is used the most in engineering drawing, because it's easier for us to understand. Okay, the front view, the top view is on the top, and then the right side view is on the right. Okay, compared to the first angle projection, the view is the same. If you can compare to the previous slide, the view for the front view, right side view, and top view is the same. Only the arrangement of the product is the view is different. So as mentioned previously, a sketch or drawing should only contain the view needed to clearly and completely describe the object. So in here, we also have to carefully choose the view for our drawing. So the first thing first, you have to choose the view that have fewest hidden line and show essential contour or shape most clearly in the drawing. So complicated object might require more tree view, for example, the auxiliary view or sectional view. And some object also might need one or two view only. So as for the previously we see it is not necessary for us to show all 6 views. So in this drawing, the most necessary view will be the front view, right side view, and also the top view. The left side view and also the bottom and rear view is redundant to the view that we want to show here. Apart from that, we also have to know what is the main thing that we want to present in our drawing. For example, if this drawing require you to draw only view, okay, so which part showing the best view is depending on the object. For example, the first picture here, A here, so a good thing is to show the height of this object. So if we have the front view and then we are showing the top view, we will not be able to show the length of the object. As for this one, even without the top view, we will be able to show all the components inside here. So for example, the width for this one, and then we also have the meaning the dimension for this part, and also we already have the view for this one. We can imagine on this one, right? So and it also can represent on this inside this view. For example, the bottom one, the preferred one will be the top view compared to the first one, which is showing um, the side view, because in here we want to show the length here. Okay, we want to show here. So if we show the view from this area, we are not able to show the main component inside here. Okay, so that's why the most preferred one will be the top view for this one. Apart from that, choosing the front view also very important. For example, you are given the isometric view like this one. Okay, so how we want to choose the front view, on how we want to draw the front view is very important. uh, if we make it standing like this one, it is considered as an unstable position. Okay, so that's why although we look at like it can form into F shape, right? So but in terms of engineering drawing, it is not a stable structure. Okay, so this one also not stable, and this one, if we choose it from the bottom part, it will show only the hidden area more than the features of the object. Okay, so if we choose it from this view also, it is not showing the possible view here. Okay, if we choose from the top, we can also or cannot show you the main features of the object. Okay, so the most stable and good choice for the front view will look like this one. Okay, so it is important for you to draw to read your drawing and then decide on which one is the best for the front view. You can take a car as an example. So which area that shows the best shape of the car? For example, it is from this side, right? So this is showing, the first one is showing the best view for the car. Okay, so if we want to show the let's say for example like this one, it is only showing the front, it is not showing the overall feature of the car. If it is like this one, it is not stable, and this one also it is not a good view because it is not parallel to the surface. Okay, so that's how the importance of showing a good front view. Object have the object dimension. So these three dimensions are height, width, and also depth. Height is the distance from top to the bottom, like this one. Okay, and width is the distance from side to the side, and depth is distance from the front to the back. Okay, so that's the three object dimensions. In multi-view, the Height and width is presented in the front view, and for the right side view, the depth and also the height is presented, and in the top view, the width and also the depth will be presented. When we start the multi-view drawing, the depth can be projected between view by using the meter line. It is a 45-degree line. So for example, you already have the front view and also right side view, or front view and the top view. So you can use this line and create the 45 line, a 45-degree line over here. Okay, so this one is 45 degree, and then you can project the depth to this area. Okay, so when we draw the multi-view, we just project this line, and when we project, we will be able to draw the side line by projecting the lines. Okay, as we've seen in the picture, for the lecture 1, which is the lines, there are center lines that we have to know. So usually center line is used to show the axis of symmetry. So if there is symmetrical part, so we have to use the center lines. And then it can also indicate a path of motion. Let's say the path is moving, it can be moved, so that we want to show the moving path. And another one is to show the location for both circle or other circular pattern. So this the third one is usually the most common one that we use in all the drawing if we have circular pattern. So the center line path is composed of 3 dashes, one long dash, and on each end with a short dash in the middle. Let us see the example of the center line. So for example, this one, it shows the center of the circle. Okay, so this is the center line. This one is a center line. Okay, and it also represented on the front view here as like this one. So two long line and then one dash in the middle. Okay, so this one also showing the center, and also it also represent the symmetrical part. Okay, so if you can see here, this the line for center line, and here also. So these are the center line. So we already did this in the our first assignment, right? Okay, so if this one is for the bolt, okay, so if it is in the circle, okay, so the center line will be like this one. Okay, it is not a straight one, but it's showing a circle in the like this. Okay, so and for this one, it's showing the symmetrical, and also for the center for the circle, although it is a semicircle, so you have to show the circle as show the center lines. As for this one, it shows the past motion of the object. Okay, so meaning that this part is moving here and here. Okay, so that's how they represent the center line. In every drawing, there will be a possibility where the lines will coincide on. Okay, so in here we have to use the precedence rule of precedence, where visible line will always take precedence over hidden or center line, and hidden line will take precedence over center line, meaning visible line is supposed to be shown compared to the hidden or center line, and hidden line supposed to be shown if it is coincide with the center line. So the meaning that the most important is visible line, the second one is hidden line, and the third one will be the center line. So this one is the meaning the rules of lines. Okay, so let us see the example. For example, the example A here, if we look it from the top, this line will coincide with the center line for this circle. Okay, so in here we have to show the visible line for these edges compared to the center of this one. For B, we are going to have the visible line for this one and hidden line for this one. Okay, hidden line for the circle. Okay, so uh, since visible line supposed to be shown, so you will not show the hidden line, you will show the visible line here. And for the center here, we are supposed to show the hidden line for this part, right? Hidden line here, but it coincide with the center line here, so you don't have to show the hidden line, and you don't have to show the center line, you just show the hidden line here. Okay, so that's how it is done. As we already talked about the center line, I will also recap on the hidden lines. So hidden lines is showing the invisible object or line of part that we cannot see in certain view. For example, if you see from the front view, but it is meaning is being blocked by the certain wall or something like that, and then we show it in the hidden line. So the thick dark line usually represent the visible features, and dashed line will represent the hidden behind other surfaces. So when possible, we have to choose the view that will show the visible line more than the hidden line. If the view is contain a lot of hidden line, it will be very difficult for us to understand the view. Okay, so if you're looking into the primitive shapes, if you can see here, this shape might not need three view, it might only need two view. As if, let's say for example, we already have the front view and we look into the side view, it is the same like the front view, so we don't really need this view. So what you have to do is just showing the front view and only the top view. The same also with this one. If you can see, you can see the top view, the front view, but the side view will be the same like front view, so you don't have to show both. Okay, so as for this one also, it is prism and partial cylinder. So this one, the view, you can show three view, but you can also show only the two view, the front view and also the side view. Okay, so this one also, as for cylinder, is showing the same dimension. Okay, so you might want to show only the front view and the top view, no need for the this view. Okay, so once we see the cone, cylinder, what else, prism, not prism, the sphere. Okay, so usually two view is enough for all this part compared to the other view. So the next thing we are going to look into is the fillet and round. So what is fillet and round? Usually in the drawing we might see that there is sharp edges, but in order to complement the design for the object, we might want to make it into a round surface over here. Okay, so this part is called the fillet and round. So for the round, usually it is on the outer part and the fillet is on the inner part. Okay, so in the drawing, there is a certain area that we want to draw this fillet and round. So it is representing by using a small arc. Okay, so this area usually will be around 2 to 3 mm in diameter, in radius, or it can go to 6 mm for large part. Okay, the isometric view or the 3D view, usually the for the drawing, it will start with the lines where you will have to draw the 30 degree angle for both sides. Okay, so for example, like this one, you draw the line and then you draw the center line here and then you draw the 30 line. So every isometric view will start with this line first. So before you can start drawing, you can start drawing this this line first. Okay, so for example, like the picture inside here, so you will need to know the overall height and overall dimension for this one first. Okay, so let's say the length, the width, and also the height. So then it is good for you to draw the boxes according to that dimension, so that um, all the drawing will be inside this box. Okay.
So that's the end of the multi-view topic. Thank you very much for listening. Assalamualaikum.